part 2. I accidentally paused it. I was also on the boat. I don't know if he was on a battleship or not. I don't want to say I doubt it, but I don't know. He was at the edge of the boat on those guns, those like big long guns that you see like on the edge of the ship. And he would shoot those. And I can't do it with my hand, but he said the bullets would be like this big. And I'd be like, dang. He's like, well, it has to be big. It had to take down a plane. And I was like, pretty sure that would take down a plane. Not that it's funny. I just happened to saw it. I don't know. But, he said that he would, and I'm not trying to be funny. If you think I'm trying to sound funny, I'm not. But like, I'm just telling you what he would tell me. He said that he liked to aim for the gas tanks or the big red dot, the Japanese flag. And I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's even on record, but he said he took down about 12 Japanese airplanes. Japanese Zeros. Or the planes made by Mitsubishi. My grandpa actually has, and I wish I could show you, but actually it's back at my grandparents' house right now, but my grandpa has a piece of Japanese airplane. It's a piece of airplane, about maybe like a 10-inch piece of airplane, maybe 5 inches, I don't know how long it is. It's a piece of metal from an airplane that my grandpa shot down. And it says letters on it, but my grandpa wrote very small and tiny. So it's kind of hard to understand what it... I mean, my mom, I think, knows what it says, and he's explained it to my mom and us, but he didn't take it to be like, haha, look what I got. I shot this down, haha. That's not what he took it. He took it for remembrance that this once happened, and I don't know exactly why he took it. He kind of just took it to take it. He didn't take it to show off. He didn't really take it to be like, not that he would have done that, or anybody would have done that, but, there's actually a reason to why he took it, but it's actually written down on it, and I don't remember the words off my memory, and they're hard to read. Plus I'm nowhere near home, so I can't go and look. Not that I really want to step foot in my grandparents' house right now, but that's a whole other story. Now, obviously, we have his Great Lakes graduation picture. It's behind the couch, hopefully. Cousins didn't take it. He has a few Navy caps, Navy hats. He has his white ones, and he has a navy blue one that he wore in his graduation picture. Another job he had in the Navy was he would sit in the crow's nest. And the captain of the ship knew that my Opa loved to eat. Like, my grandpa loved to eat. He would eat anything. You gave him anything and he would eat it. He would at least try it. The chances of him liking it was very likely. I think there's a very small amount of things that my grandpa probably would not have eaten. And one of those things were raisins. He hated raisins. And the reason was because being in Japan, they had these bugs that looked like raisins. And, or maybe they were the color of raisins, I don't know. And they said that you have to be careful when you're eating oatmeal, because the bug might pop out of the oatmeal and crawl across the table. So my Opa was eating oatmeal once for breakfast, and surely alone, a little bug popped out of his oatmeal and crawled across the table. And he said after that, he never ate a raisin again. I think maybe like the last month or two of him living, he probably ate raisin But he hated raisins. He didn't ever want to eat raisins after that day, and I can't blame him. I'm not a big fan of raisins either. Even dipped in chocolate, I'm not a huge fan of raisins. But anyways, you know, he loved to eat. You would give him anything and he would say it was good. Whether he liked it or not, he would always say everything he ate was good. You could give him anything. Like if I didn't finish my dish for dinner, he would eat it. I'd take it home and eat it later. And he ate every bite. Like one time we went to, because my Oma, his wife, was allergic to fish. She was allergic to shellfish, so she could have like crab legs and shrimp and crab and like oysters and stuff like that. But she couldn't have actual fish, like flounder and catfish and like I'm trying to think of like salmon, like that stuff she couldn't have. She was highly allergic. Like she would get hives and she would swell up and not be able to breathe. So she never made fish and he could never eat fish. So whenever we went out to like Applebee's or out to dinner, we'd always get fish. Lay down. Even if we went to like a steakhouse, like my mom would be like, "Why?" Ooh, sorry, I'm in my pajamas. Ooh, sorry, we had to see that. Ooh. She would be like, "Why are you getting fish? It's a steakhouse." And he's like, "Because I can never have fish at home." And the other thing he would do is he would always eat the side dishes first. Whether he ordered mashed potatoes, whether he ordered rice, whether, I'm assuming probably rice with fish, whether he ordered like broccoli or like, I don't know, mac and cheese, or whether he ordered like asparagus, he would always eat the side dishes first. He would always tell me, "First eat the hot stuff first." But I don't know. And he would eat every bite. He would eat every bite. I think his favorite thing was chocolate. I think he loved chocolate. He asked me what his favorite thing is. I think it was like chocolate cream pie or something. He loved chocolate. He would always say, "You always have room for dessert." And he would not, sometimes he would get even dessert first. Like my mom would be like, "What are you doing ordering dessert? You haven't had dinner." He's like, "Dessert's more important." I remember when I was young, and he would come and babysit me. Excuse me. He would make me chocolate pies. He would whip up a small batch and just throw it in the oven and bake it. And we would eat it. I remember one time when I was a little baby. I can tell you a lot of stories about when I was a baby, but I'm not going to talk about that life too much in this blog. So I'm really basing it off the Navy, but I'll tell you two stories, I guess. I was a little baby, like in diapers baby. And I was crying. And he couldn't put me down. Because every time he went to go put me down, I would cry. I would wake up or I would cry. And my opa really had to go to the bathroom. Really had to go to the bathroom. He couldn't put me down because I would cry. I can't obviously remember this. So my mom and dad came home once from, I'm assuming probably dinner or a movie. He was jumping up and down holding me, and she was like, my mom was like, "Dad, what's wrong?" And I was like, you know, as a baby, "Yeah, Grandpa, what's wrong?" Even though I couldn't talk, you know, as a baby. Don't even remember it. And he was like, "I gotta really go to the bathroom, like really bad." And she's like, "Well, why do you not put me down? Why do you not put Brenna down?" He's like, "Every time I try to put Brenna down, she cries. And every time I lift her up and hold her, she doesn't cry. She stops crying." That was so sweet. Like, I love that story. There's a lot of stories, obviously, I love, but that story, patience. He had patience. Go. But anyways, the crow's nest. So the captain knew that he liked food. And obviously, sitting up in the crow's nest probably wouldn't be that comfortable. I don't know because I've never been in the crow's nest, nor will I ever go up in the crow's nest. The captain would always bribe him with like food. Oh snap! I only got a couple of seconds to film. He would be like, "Oh, if you sit up there, I'll buy you I'll get you candy. I'll buy you ice cream, chocolate ice cream." He would be like, "Hey, if you don't want to give me food," he said, "I'll sit up there. Be on the lookout." So that's what the captain did. He bribed him with food. Oh snap! But yeah, we knew his time was coming when he refused to eat chocolate. When he didn't want to eat a chocolate pudding cup, we're like, it's time. Because when you refuse your favorite food, it's time. Okay. Video's ending. Bye. Oh snap.